we got about 6 hours to get through 60 vendors, 10 booths, food galore, and a bake-off. Do you guys think we can do it all? Yeah! Well, you heard it. I guess we better get moving.
This year, El Segundo's hometown fair took over Library Park. From hula hoop contests to baton twirlers, from face painting to arts and crafts, there was definitely something for everyone. First up, let's check out the booths. Ricky Barker, who makes and sells hula hoops, believes hooping isn't only fun, it's a great way to stay fit.
Usually you always start in this position and just give it a little push, because you watch what I do. I can do this and not move and see how long it stays up. So always keep it straight and give it a good push. And then just slowly move. I learned about 6 years ago, and since then I've started teaching classes. I make the hoops myself and sell them, and I've just never gotten tired of it, which I usually do with most of the things I try.
Goes down pretty fast on me.
That's a trick. You got a trick, your first trick. Congratulations.
Yes, I did it. All right.
With hooping under my belt, I took a look at more booths filled with hats, books,
I will take this one, please. Thank you so much.
purses, bugs, and much, much more. Susan Callanan, owner of Callan Animals, filled me in on her lovable pets.
So they're all recycled, and the insides of them are made out of bamboo, so they're green. And in their little bags that they carry are their name tags and shells, because they live by the sea.
They're wonderful. They're just beautiful. Her whole heart goes into them. It's not a machine making it. It's all by hand, you know. So anyway, I'm glad to be getting this one from my sister.
Continuing with the theme of being eco-friendly, I stopped at another booth that caught my eye. Repurposed relics.
We have a lot of different stuff, old, new, stuff that might have been thrown out, so we recycle everything, and that's kind of where the name comes from. It's all repurposed. It's saving the earth, kind of our little theme.
Okay, so one question I have for you is, can you walk by anything without looking at something that's thrown away and going, what can I do with this?
Oh, that happens all the time. I find stuff on the ground. My kids will find something and bring it home. My mind is constantly going and thinking, what can I do with something? It's trash day, I drive by.
You're like the one driving on trash.
Oh my gosh, yeah. In my jammies, the kids are going to school, and I pull over and want to save it from the garbage. So
El Segundo residents, if you come out of your house on trash day and you see somebody going through your trash, it's Michelle.
Well, with all this shopping, I was starting to get hungry. So next stop, food.
Fair food may not always be some of the healthiest, but it sure is some of the best. Today was no exception. They've got pizza, a hamburger bar, tacos and chips, and of course, you gotta have snow cones. Now, after much deliberation, I decided to stick with tacos and chips. And let's give it a shot. So good.
The food booths are run by clubs and organizations from El Segundo High School. So not only does it taste good, it feels good, because the money made goes towards helping the students. So even though I was stuffed for my tacos, there was one student table that I just had to stop at, the Frito Boat booth.
Frito boats, $3! So I see all you girls walking around with Frito boats. What is a Frito boat?
Okay, so basically it's Fritos and then chili on top, and then you have your choice of jalapenos, onions, or cheese.
And who came up with this?
I have no idea, but they're really good.
And once I heard all that, I at least had to try and make one.
Okay, that is one good-looking Frito boat. That's what
And for a little dessert, I decided to check out something called the Cakewalk, which is a fun and yummy way to give back.
And freeze! It's a fantastic fundraiser for us to do stuff because we're through the school and we're the student government and we can always use money for the school.
And it seemed like everyone else seemed to agree.
I like the cakewalk because I want a cake.
Okay, so what cake did you pick out?
A chocolate ring cake.
And for all the adults looking for a perfect way to wash that food and cake down, head on over to the first ever Hometown Fair Beer Garden.
I think it's been a steady crowd. Really pleased with the turnout so far. So we've had the 21-year-olds or 29-year-olds, and one gentleman was 80-something.
Beer is ageless.
Beer is ageless. It is.
Another ageless aspect to the fair, the performances, which included acts from the Richmond Street Singers, Rod Lightning and the Thunderbolts of Love Band, and much, much more. Megan, one of the Richmond Street Singers, let me in on a little secret about how she kept herself calm in front of so many people.
I just kind of was nervous and I was laughing with my friend. That kind of helped me.
Another treat for the kids was the El Segundo Police Department, who were on hand to interact and even put on a special canine demonstration. And since I was having such a blast, I wanted to check in and see what some other people thought about the fair.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in Ohio. I was just saying to my in-laws, I'm like, with the little girls dancing and like them putting on skits and stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm in Ohio right now. Like, I feel like I'm home.
Well, I think that's one of the reasons we all love El Segundo. I mean, everyone says it. It's a bit of Mayberry. And so it's a small town in the middle of a huge city. And you get this feeling that you're in this small community where everyone knows each other. You know, I know their kids, they know my kids, and we all look out for each other, and it's, that's what makes it home. That's what makes it a community. And, we don't ever want to change that.
So I got to check out the food, the games, the arts and crafts, and of course the music and all the performances. Even got some henna tattoo, and yes, I have a butterfly on my face. So I hope you guys enjoyed the hometown fair as much as I did, and make sure to check it out next year. For El Segundo TV, I'm Larissa Wall.